club's ability to overcome adversity, like the way that you rallied around Bones when he took his leave of absence, the way that you kept it going when Gabriel was out, and now you're faced with it again with Kyle. What are some of the, I guess, the qualities that maybe can't be measured or defined that are helping you guys overcome adversity in that successful nature?
Yeah, I think it starts with being on the same page throughout the organization, coaching staff, trainers, players. I think we've got a ton of leaders in our locker room and good core. Everyone's been pushing the ball in the same direction, so to speak. And I think obviously you can't replace players like KC, but guys can step up and not try and fill his shoes, but just be the best version of themselves and bring their best game to the table and collectively as a group kind of pick up some of those minutes and obviously the scoring touch. So I think it's just been we say it a lot, lots of teams say it, we're a tight group in here, and I think we're on the same page and sort of our vision of what we're trying to do day to day and what we're trying to become as a group I think is really clear.
Are you willing to share what that is? Because Adam also said something that you guys talked about, where you want to go. Are those things that you're willing to make public?
Well, I think it's more of an identity and just kind of the type of locker room we want to have here as players. I think the way we look on the ice, you always hear people talk about the teams that are kind of perennially at the top. There's a certain style of game, there's a certain compete and commitment to the details in their style of play and commitment to defending hard. We've got a ton of skill in our room and we let that skill come out in transition and off of good defensive play, and we feel that's a way that you can win any night in the league. So that's kind of the way we've been trying to look on the ice, commitment to detail off the ice, and it's something that takes a lot of work, takes a lot of energy and commitment, and certainly we're not even at Christmas yet, so there's a long way to go, but we're trying to look at it from we want to make those the hallmarks of our team every day this season and into the future of the kind of culture we're trying to build here, and I think every team's striving for that, but that's what our goal is.
Josh, when you talk about where this team wants to go and the identity and the room and all those kind of things, it sounds like this is a team evolving, and I wonder how you would describe how you think this team has evolved so far this year.
Yeah, I think it's just continuing to grow, right? I think, you look at a lot of the guys in our locker room that have been here for quite some time. We're not young guys anymore. We're well in our career, and the guys that have come in as young players are mature, and the guys that we've brought in, through free agency and trade, bring a lot of leadership qualities to our room. So, I just feel that we have a really balanced locker room, a lot of guys with experience and commitment to detail in their habits, and like I said, it's a long-term approach, I think, to the type of culture you want to have. It's the ins and outs of every single day, whether it's in the training room, your preparation at the rink, away from the rink, how we take care of ourselves. So it's just kind of the whole approach to doing anything you can to try to be elite and to try to win hockey games and be at your best as much as you can all year. So I think that commitment level has improved immensely this year, and like I said, it's not sort of a night in, night out, once in a while thing. It's more of a identity that we're trying to build here, and we feel that if we have that, then we'll be gives us a chance to be a really good team.
This team handled deficits in games better this year than maybe recent years or whatever. I mean, just even on this road trip, down 2-0 twice, different games, managed to win both of them.
Yeah, I think just the confidence that we have the ability, in I think in both cases, we had lots of time left. I guess Anaheim not quite as much, but still most of a third period to come back. And in LA, I can't remember, about 50-some minutes in the game, I think it was. So, we have enough skill, enough offensive ability to get those goals. We don't need to deviate away from our game plan and try and break it wide open in one shift or two shifts, but stick with our structure, stick with our team game, and we're going to get our chances off of that, we feel, and with the talent type of players we have here, we'll have the opportunity to score goals off of that. So, the other probably caveat to that is we've been a much better defensive team this year, so those deficits haven't been quite as big as maybe other years, so they're easier to maybe overcome. But I think just overall not deviating away from the game plan and capitalizing with the talent we have on the chances we get.
What does it feel like for a player to have that sort of confidence in a system that if you do kind of hit some in-game adversity, that you don't have to, like you said, blow it open or whatever. You can lean on what you've been doing and know that that's a recipe for winning.
Yeah, I mean, obviously gives you a lot of confidence. I think that's a confidence that we're trying to build as a group over time, and you're not going to win every night in this league. No one's ever done it before, so that's the reality of the game. But I think just bigger picture, sticking to our structure, sticking to our game plan. On a night where it doesn't go our way, we didn't lose our identity as a team, and there's going to be those nights. But just believing in what we're doing here is going to give us a chance to win most nights, and sticking to that game plan, I think, gives us confidence. It takes a little bit of the pressure off individuals to know that we can just play our game, and we feel that it's a quality or a style of game that can be a winning culture, a winning vibe, and can get that done more nights than not.